Hey there, Utah. Good morning. Meteorologist Nate Larson here. Want to give a quick update on some of the impressive snowfall totals that we had with our storm system, as well as kind of looking ahead at the new storm that's moving in. So, appreciate you tuning in. You can see, or you've likely noticed, just kind of the gorgeous landscape that's taken over with. We're going to get back to this graphic in just a minute with the fresh snow that's been in place. Boy, powder day up at the resorts. Have you seen some of the totals just in the last 24 hours that areas like Alta, what was my tie? I feel like I'm choking. There we go. Have you seen some of the impressive totals? Alta 29 inches in 24 hours, 22 inches at Brighton. We have snow reports for Park City, 16 inches, Powder Mountain 20, 34 inches at Snowbird. I think that's more of the storm total. In fact, I did just grab some of those numbers. So Weather Service, National Weather Service here, Salt Lake City office posted our snow totals since Monday. So I guess Snowbird's 36, not 34. So yeah, incredible amounts of snow. Over almost 4 feet of snow at Alta and 4.7 inches of snow water equivalent. So that's the amount of water within the snow that fell, which is incredible. We need everything we can get, of course. If we look at the statewide totals, we're still in the red, which is near record low territory for snowpack, but hey, made some improvements. So Brighton 36 along with Snowbird, Park City Mountain 28 inches since Monday, Logan Mountain's over 2 feet, Powder Mountain just shy of 2 feet, Snow Basin 1.5 feet, and even Heber City. So our Wasatch back starting to look like winter has moved in as well. So pretty quiet out there, as you can imagine on this. Here's that shot from Deer Valley, just gorgeous. Love that. So fresh tracks, of course, were had this morning as resorts opened up. It's quiet right now for northern Utah, but we're going to be tracking another storm system that's moving into southern Utah later today. And there are already winter weather advisories in effect and winter storm warnings for central and southern Utah mountain areas with the next storm. Let me see. I need to get rid of that cold front. That's a dated graphic. But next storm system, you kind of see it working its way into western portions of Nevada through central and southern California. I'll kind of zoom out a little bit for you so you can see the low pressure system. Oh, let me get rid of that one too. Running a little behind this morning, trying to catch up on some of the numbers. Filling in for Maddie today. Let's see. So you can see that counterclockwise swirl indicating the low pressure right there. System pushing east. We're starting to see clouds increase across southern Utah, and we'll start to see showers move in pretty quickly as well. Appreciate all the snow pictures. We had a lot posted to Utah's Weather Authority Facebook group. It was upwards of 8 inches, looked like, in areas. Did Breck update any last night? These are all from yesterday. Wade from Enterprise. Just going through some of our shared graphics to see if there's any new ones to show. But I can also hop on Facebook. But yeah, 8 inches of snow along some of the east benches of Perry, Brigham City, had up to 10, it looked like. Great to see some of the snow along the valleys. So hopefully you're out enjoying it today. My kiddos, of course, loved it too. For the rest, well, I guess the big story this morning, you noticed the temperature change, right? So pretty bone chilling out there. As far as the actual numbers go, we're roughly 5 to almost 15 degrees cooler across the Wasatch Front, 22 degrees colder in Logan right now. In fact, they're in the ice box. They've been struggling, or they're going to struggle to get above freezing today. In fact, just 10 degrees there, 20s for the Wasatch Front, 12 Evanston, temperatures in the 20s across Milford Delta. Funny thing is my temperature gauge on my car, I was freaking out last night thinking it was going to overheat, which is weird because it's winter, but my temperature gauge was showing like 47 to 50 something. I was like, well, that's not right. Maybe my car's going to overheat, but nope. This morning when it was ice cold it showed 65. So I think it's just broken. But yeah, it's very cold outside. I couldn't tell myself how cold it was from the car. I had to look it up. But frigid temperatures. Let's see, I was going to show you the hourly forecast. But it's an older car, so it happens. Things break. Wasatch Front, we're going to struggle to get to the mid-30s. Expecting a high of 37. We will see some clouds increase, even though it's sunny now. Clouds increase throughout the afternoon and evening. Southern Utah, we'll start to see showers increase as well. In fact, walk you through some of the timing with Futurecast, and we'll go over some of the snow totals. And then we're going to have our midday show coming up at 11 o'clock. So not a lot of time this morning. Even though yesterday we streamed for 5 hours almost continuously. So much shorter today. All right, so even a few flurries possible over some of the northern mountains today with a little bit of cloud cover moving in. But the main focus today is going to be southwestern, central Utah through the evening, eventually sliding into the Four Corner region into Friday. And the northwest flow behind it does keep a little bit of moisture just grazing northern Utah, keeping a chance of a few snow showers up north. Even though the brunt of the storm system stays south, might see a few snowflakes along the mountain areas south of I-80. So the overall path, kind of what I was seeing earlier in the week, still kind of taking shape. Some models were pushing it farther north. It's staying to the south. But notice fairly widespread shower activity is expected to fill in by late afternoon and evening across the southwest corner. Rain, snow for St. George, mountain seeing snow, winter weather advisories in effect, and then we see high pressure build back in for the weekend. So what that looks like, we have, let me pull up the winter alerts for you. Oh, didn't mean to show a black screen there. Not sure why it didn't keep. So winter weather, winter storm warnings for central southern mountain areas, expecting another half a foot to maybe a foot and a half of snow, depending on where you're at, and winter weather advisories for the valleys of central and southern Utah. The forecast, kind of break it down by some of the numbers if you're watching. Plan on getting heavy snowfall over the Pine Valley Mountains, the southern mountains. Expected to get hit hard, 9 to 18 inches. Central mountains could see 9 to 15. Wasatch Plateau 3 to 8. South central Utah 4 to 10. In some of the valleys, central southern valleys 2 to 6 inches. Northern mountains not getting much of anything, a couple of inches, maybe up to 5. Northern valleys a trace of snow, maybe an inch if we're lucky. Notice it's pretty quiet across northern Utah. Automated figures showing maybe Zion National Park, the higher elevations closer to 7 inches, maybe 13 in Bryan Head. The Reef a couple of inches, Bryce Canyon closer to 6. Penguich could get an inch and a half, maybe 2 inches there. And again, timing on it, just plan on increasing showers late afternoon. So if you're traveling at all, plan on travel impacts, especially over the higher elevations. Once you climb up out of Lower Washington County, even with temperatures being cold enough to see a little bit of snow mix in, we're going to see roads deteriorate pretty quickly. So highs just near freezing at Cedar, Milford 38, Delta 39, and 43 in St. George, Kanab 39. So after today, after the showers, we clear out. We'll see those 40s, upper 40s by Saturday, mostly sunshine. If any moisture lingers into early Friday, it should clear out pretty early as well, partly cloudy, and then rebounding back to the mid-60s. Could start to see some shower activity by Wednesday next week in southern Utah with those mid-60s. So northern Utah, clouds increasing this evening. Could see a few flakes tomorrow. Temperature staying chilly, in fact, below average by about 10 degrees or so. And then we're 43 on Saturday, upper 40s Sunday, partly cloudy Monday, and tracking another system Tuesday, Wednesday, just giving us a slight chance, it looks like right now, of some additional snowfall. But a passing or a somewhat active progressive pattern should hopefully help keep our air quality from getting too poor. And we are getting near the end of inversion season, closer to the beginning of the March time frame. We start to see less chances of bad air days. But this model is showing a really good chance Tuesday night, Wednesday of that next system, bringing some likely valley rain after we dry out for the weekend. So, all right, appreciate you guys tuning in. We'll have, I think, a little bit deeper dive in our midday newscast. I'm going to pull up some other numbers for statewide snow and snow water equivalent, where we're at, what impact it's had if any, so far with the good storm that we had. We are desperately in need of snowfall. So that didn't save us, but it certainly helped take the edge off, I guess, of some of the record low territory. So have a good Thursday. Tune in to Fox 13 for midday. We're 11 to 1. So we'll see you there.